All right, our continuing on our conversation of synthetic drugs, and one in particular, N-bomb. We're going to get into some of the street names and some of the short-term and long-term effects of this particular synthetic drug. Like I said, the thing about the names is it's definitely to be taken serious, but you need to know exactly what it is you're being presented with, because some of these names, like I said, the names can be enticing. The names can make you curious and want to actually take it, just based on you know um, how catchy the name is. You may feel like this is something that you know would make you feel like the name of the like the name that's being used to describe it, which is dangerous. And that's what advertising is. I mean, it's the exact same thing. It wants to entice you to take it. So some of the names of N-bomb go. Let's see, we have 25I, 25C, 25B. Um, you have Dime, Gnome, Legal Acid, N-bomb, New Nexus, Smiles, and Solaris. So that's some of the names that goes by on the streets. It could be some others, but that's just giving you an example of what's going out there in case you're encountering with it. Some of the short-term effects that it can have on your mind and your body. Um, the effects it has on your mind are visual and auditory hallucinations, confusion and disorientation, scrambled communication, aggression, paranoia and panic, agitation, insomnia, high acid level. Some of the effects it has on your body are shaking, nausea, vomiting, fainting and the loss of consciousness, muscle spasms, difficulty breathing, high white cell count, rapid heart rate, high acid level in the body, extreme high blood pressure, extreme high fever, seizures, involuntary flailing and thrashing, kidney failure, heart attack, respiratory failure, and bleeding in the brain. So those are some of the long term, those are some of the short term effects, and some of the long term effects. Like I said, these are still being determined because this is a drug that nobody really knows what's in it. Um, in some users, N-bomb causes persistent and severe anxiety and depression that may last for months or years. It shows up as visual hallucinations in the form of trailing colors, wildly distorted visual images, and color flashes. The use of N-bomb can also result in kidney failure or death. One 18-year-old male user was hospitalized with seizures after his first time using. Doctors were unable to stop the seizures, and he spent 4 days in a drug induced coma from his first time using it. And like I said, remember, 6 grains of salt is considered a high dose. You have no clue. If you don't have any experience with this drug, like I said, you would think a pinch is a small dose. In reality, that's a very, very toxic, dangerous dose. And, that can be the result. An 18-year-old man in Minnesota bought a drug without knowing that he was actually purchasing 25I NBOME. He sold some to his friends. They took the drug together, and one of the friends began shaking, growling, foaming at the mouth, and smashing his head against the ground. According to witnesses, he ultimately passed out and died. The young buyer dealer was charged with murder. A 21-year-old man in St. Louis, Missouri had a similar experience. After taking the drug, his limbs suddenly began to flail around and he started ripping accessories from the car he was riding in. He died shortly thereafter. So you are dealing with a mind altering chemical that, and like I said, these are, the long term effects are still being determined because the drug varies from use to use. But this N-bomb is a very, very dangerous drug that doesn't take a lot to have an effect. So remember that 6 grains of salt, 6 little small specks of salt is a high dose. Um, But to us, a small dose, this could be a small dose. But of N-bomb, that is a lethal dose. So something to pay attention to. And hopefully this video um, gives you some education on just how dangerous this is and what to stay away from. All right, I hope this video helps somebody. Thank you for watching.